Good morning, everybody, and welcome to CINCY Lifestyle. I'm Mikhayla Hughes-Shaw, and thank you so much for joining us on this very special edition of Queen City Eats. Now, today we are taking time to feature cool local spots that make unique sweets, treats, and cuisine. So hopefully you're hungry because you're in for a treat today too. So our first stop today is taking us to Madisonville. Now the Cheesecakery is known for cheesecake and latte flights. Owner Liz Fields tells us more about her business and which cheesecakes are a must-have. Today we are at the Cheesecakery trying out all of the cool things that they have to offer, including coffee and cheesecakes and this incredible latte. Let's go check it out.
So every day we've got about 30 or so flavors of the cheesecake cupcakes to choose from. It's first come, first serve. You can get as many or little as you'd like. And then we also have really delicious pastries like macarons. We do cheesecake brownies, they're to die for, tiramisu, so all kinds of goodies, but everything is made from scratch. So we don't skip on any quality.
The Cheesecakery owner, Liz Field, kind of fell into this career after finding an unexpected passion for pastries.
When I first started baking, I baked for friends and family, and I went to school for business, so baking wasn't really my background. And during 2009, the economy was changing, couldn't find a job out of school. So my friend's like, hey, come over and help me bake. And I said, sure, let's figure it out. And I was just amazed that we were able to take a few simple ingredients and make something delicious. And so I made like cakes and pies and like cookies, anything you can think of. I started making cheesecakes as well, and I just noticed that people just really gravitated towards my cheesecakes. And they're like, this is really good. And I was able to be really creative with it.
She's perfected over 200 flavors of cheesecake since starting her business. And when the pandemic hit, she got creative to stay afloat as a small business.
I was, of course, like many scared small business owners. And I was thinking of ways like, how can I get customers to come in the shop? And I thought, you know, if you can do beer flights, why can't you do cheesecake cupcake flights? And why can't you do latte flights?
She crafted cheesecake and latte flights, similar to a beer flight, but sweeter, of course. Her creativity paid off, and the flights continue to gain popularity at the Madisonville Bakery.
People come in from hours away just to try them, so I love that.
Field says connecting with people is what makes her job special.
My favorite part about having the Cheesecakery is just being creative, innovative, coming up with new flavors, and that brings people so much joy, especially at really special times in their lives, like weddings. We do a lot of weddings. So I don't know, there's a personal satisfaction I get from just seeing their squeals of joy when they come into the shop.
Liz herself crafted the perfect flight for me to try out, featuring some of her favorite award-winning recipes.
So here's one of our flights. Like I said, you can pick any 4 flavors that you'd like. I picked the OG. This is the Oreo. This is the first flavor I've ever made. Definitely got to try this if you haven't had this one. Then white chocolate raspberry. This is another OG. This one second place at Taste of Cincinnati 1 year. It's amazing. And then this is our salted caramel truffle. And then strawberry crunch cheesecake. And this one is third place this year at Taste of Cincinnati. I love this one because it has graham cracker crust. That's our original crust. Strawberry cheesecake, like a cake battery cheesecake on top, fresh whipped cream, and then we put strawberry crunch coat on top of it.
After a quick taste test from Liz,
it's so good.
It was my turn. I chose the OG, as she called it, the Oreo cheesecake.
And there's like a little liner on there. You can eat the liner if you want for protein, but
I stayed away from the liner, but when I tell you this was the dreamiest bite of cheesecake that I've ever had, I'm not exaggerating. It was so good. Field's goal is to keep growing, and she plans on expanding to more spots in the city. Most importantly, though, she wants people to enjoy themselves and a sweet treat.
I just hope that you come and visit us sometime soon and experience the joy of the Cheesecakery. But to keep up with the Cheesecakery, you can just visit our website, cincycheesecakery.com, or follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and that's Cincy Cheesecakery.
That cheesecake is to die for, literally so delicious. Now we're gonna move from some sweet treats to something savory, and we are heading to Fairfield where we're gonna try out some gourmet hot dogs. Now hot dogs are something that Americans love. Approximately 20 billion hot dogs are actually consumed each year in the US. So like I said, Americans love them. But over in Fairfield there is a spot called Tiny Bistro. Now this small shop requires a big appetite when indulging in their gourmet hot dogs. So let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Liz Glover and I'm the owner here at Tiny Bistro. So Tiny Bistro is located here at 7265 Dixie Highway, and that is on Route 4. We're located in Fairfield, Ohio. I love hot dogs and I wanted a food truck. Food trucks are very costly. My husband and I, we noticed this little building and I was like, oh my goodness, that's a nice little building. It became Tiny Bistro. What we have to offer is gourmet hot dogs. All the hot dogs, the 5 specialty dogs on the menu are named after my 5 grandgirls. It reflects their personalities. And they're delicious. The Bengals dog is back, so we have a Bengals dog and it's seasonal here. The Bengals dog consists of the hot dog itself, chili cheese, onions, and black olives. So the black olives and the orange cheese is the Bengals colors. Cannot say which one is the most popular because you know they're all popular, all 5 specialty dogs, because they're named after the grandgirls. So I don't want to get in trouble, so I can't do that. My favorite part here at Tiny Bistro is meeting new people. I love giving them the best service that they've ever had because that's important to me. When you feel good, I'm happy. That's what makes me happy. We're fixing the bistro nachos. And the bistro nachos are very popular here. And then we're gonna put our famous chili, like that. And as you can see, that chili is smoking hot. And we're gonna add onion. So it's fresh cut onions. That nice grated cheddar cheese. You're gonna add your jalapenos. And this is the bistro nachos. Digging into the bistro shy dog, and this is a Chicago style dog. Tiny Bistro has gone mobile as well. Guys, we are everywhere. We do birthday parties, we do company picnics, we're all over. We're on every social media platform, so we're on Instagram as tiny_bistro, and we're on Facebook as Tiny Bistro.
So there is a new restaurant in Westchester that claims that their food is out of this world. That's right, French Toast Heaven features unique comfort food and breakfast dishes. Now we got a taste of what they have to offer for the next Queen City Eats.
Hi, I am Chef Maurice. I am the owner of French Toast Heaven, located here in Westchester, Ohio, 4877 Smith Road. So I've been an executive chef for years. I've been a chef since I was 14 years old, and I've cooked all over the world. Brunch and breakfast has always been like one of my personal favorites. And as I get older, I was thinking about the type of restaurant that I would like for myself that could be a staple here in the city. My wife, she's like, what kind of restaurant do you want next? And I said, well, I want breakfast, brunch, and lunch. She just threw out French Toast Heaven, and it's like, it's stuck. We opened June 10th of this year, 2023. And it just really took off. The community has been really supportive, and people love the name. And then when they get here, they love the food. It's gone better than I could have ever imagined in my wildest imagination. I mean, sometimes I'm like, I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, is this real? Is this really happening to me? You know?
It's kind of like heaven, huh?
It really is. I mean, you know, my friends and family, we always talk about how God's just really, truly blessed us. Like, I get goosebumps when I see people smiling when they get out of their car, because some people come here because they've heard about it. They're like, they're excited to get here. And so, like, their face when they come in is one thing. They have that same smile when they leave. And that is when I'm like, okay, we're doing the right thing here. We wanted it to have that very whimsical feel. You know, the sky blue walls, And we have a lot more other little things. We're gonna put some clouds in here and stuff like that. It's not your everyday place. It's an experience when you come here, and it's kind of like you come here and you're gonna be here for at least an hour, and you should leave very full and very happy. It's a soul comfort feeling. I really want people to close their eyes and be like, somebody grandma made this. That's how I feel. Like my grandma, I went to culinary school. I've cooked all over America, but my grandma taught me how to cook. We have a rule here. If you would not serve it to Chef Maurice's grandma, it better not come out of that kitchen. You know, no shortcuts. No shortcuts. We have combinations here. You can get shrimp and grits, or you can get lobster and grits, and we can add shrimp to it. So this is a shrimp and grit here. And then we're gonna add some of our favorite catfish to it. And that is fried catfish with shrimp. And then we always top our grit dishes with some pico. The next grit dish, jerk chicken and grits. And this is very spicy. So we have chicken breasts, we have peppers, onions, jerk seasoning, and there's a kick to it. And this is one of those unique dishes to us that you won't find around here. And again, we top everything with pico. Obviously, French toast is the main draw, but then the flight. It is the #1 selling thing on our menu. Everybody gets it. It's like you get to mix and match. So that's like the thing that I think really we get a lot of attention for, because you get to pick 4 French toast. The thing that the children love are like the cereal toppings, you know. We have the Bedrock, which is a Fruity Pebbles, Oreo cookies. We have sprinkles for birthday cake. And then the strawberry cheesecake's probably the most popular, because we make a cheesecake icing with a strawberry compote on top with whipped cream. So we are located at 4877 Smith Road, Westchester, Ohio, 45069. And then our website is very simple, FrenchToastHeaven.com.
The Green Papaya has been serving up authentic Thai dishes for over 15 years in the tri-state.
My name's Suni, Panit Lucha Chai, but all my employees call me Ta.
In 2006, Ta and her small but mighty team opened Green Papaya's first location. Since then, they've opened a second location in Marymount.
Me and my husband and my brother, we opened the restaurant together. We start from like 3 people from the small business, you know, until now, like we have like 15 people in the restaurant.
The team enjoys sharing their culture through cuisine and bringing people together.
We want to introduce some foods, Thai foods and sushi to the Cincinnati. And people support us because like we feel like we want to be a kitchen for all the people.
They put special care into each meal that they create.
People know the Thai foods, like from the pad Thai noodles, but we have many dishes that we create from the Thai ingredients. All the dishes that we have in our restaurant, we cook fresh. Every ingredient is fresh. And for example, like if you have pad see ew noodles, we have to cook fresh every dish.
One dish the spot is known for is in the name.
We very proud of the green papaya rolls. The first time we opened the restaurant, we create many rolls that nobody make it, like green papaya rolls. And we use the soy green beans that represents our green color.
Ta's favorite part about owning the Green Papaya, the connections that are made and the smiles from customers.
Food is make people connect. I have a lot of friends, not because from the school or not because from, you know, walk outside, but I have because of they are eat here and they like the food and we start to talk about the food.
And the opportunity to make someone's day a bit brighter.
And we happy to see when people eat our food and happy. We try to do the best that we can do, but the thing is, I feel like life is difficult. But if they walk in and they eat the food that they feel is good, they like it, it might make them more happy, you know.
The community is what keeps them going.
You know, we feel that like Cincinnati is a great place to live. We have to ask them for the shrimp tempura and make fresh every order. That's why I spend a little bit time to prep everything. But every morning I have to come and prep everything here.
And with the new story came a new experience for me. I tried sushi for the second time ever in my life.
One piece.
Okay. And then
The whole piece.
take the whole piece?
Yes.
Okay.
How you feel? So good.
Ta even convinced me to try some wasabi.
I didn't put a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is the true test right here.
Uh-huh. I just shoot a little bit. Is that too bad? Ginger. A little bit
feel it.
ginger. You feel it, but not too bad, right?
No, not too bad. And hey, it all worked out and it tasted so, so good. So for your next date night or a meal with friends, consider trying something new at the Green Papaya. We have such a fun adventure today because we are doing the Donut Trail. And if you haven't heard of this before, in Butler County, there is an initiative to visit local bakeries. There are 13 in total, and you get to patronize local businesses while also trying out a ton of unique sweet treats. That's exactly what we're doing today. I can't do all 13, but we're hitting 3, so let's go.
So my name is Catherine. I'm with Travel Butler County. The Donut Trail is 13 mom and pop donut shops. You run around with your passport and get it stamped along the way. And then when you're all done, we give you one of our awesome t-shirts.
The first stop of the morning was at Holtman's Donuts in Westchester.
Hi, my name is Tori Clark. I am the general manager here at the Westchester Holtman's Donuts. Everything that we do here is made fresh daily from scratch. So all of our donuts, all of our icings, all of our ingredients are made from scratch, down to the bacon. We get fresh bacon and we cook it and cut it right here in store.
Yes, you heard that right, bacon. A maple bacon donut, to be exact.
But yes, that is the one that put us on the map. That is our most popular donut that we have here. Now you also have like your other classics like your custard and your glaze and stuff, but that is our fancy one that put us on the map that everybody absolutely raves about, because who would have thought bacon on a donut?
Okay, I have secured the goods. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I'm dropping bacon. Let's try this. That's incredible. What? The first stop was a success. Then it was time to hit the trail again and head to the Donut Dude in Liberty Township.
Hi, I'm Glenn Huey. I am co-owner at the Donut Dude.
Huey fell into this career just a few years ago, but they've worked hard to create fun flavors and comforting sweets.
We opened in March of 2020, just as the pandemic was starting. And everybody's reaction is the same. Oh, you know, that's terrible. It was great for us. And we were all brand new. You know, all of us making the donuts and selling the donuts were all brand new. So the idea of only having a couple people in the shop at a time made it easy for us. Plus, if it's a stressful time, people want comfort food.
There were so many choices, so I walked out with 2 full boxes of donuts, which I later shared with coworkers. So good. Last but not least was the third stop of the day over at Kelly's Bakery in Hamilton.
I'm Diana Ramsey. I'm the shop owner.
I'm Brittany. Welcome to Kelly's.
The crew says their favorite part of the Donut Trail is greeting new faces with some pretty cool stories.
Everywhere. It's amazing where they come from, the stories that they have, why they come between birthdays or just short vacations, bachelorette parties, you name it. So it's interesting listening to their stories.
And the people that do it like every year. I feel
Every year.
like we just had a whole group and they were like in their matching t-shirts from last year and they're like, we do it every year for, you know, so-and-so's birthday, and like they come in like all decked out in their donut stuff, you know, donut socks, donut t-shirts.
So far, over 36,000 people have completed the challenge since it first started in 2016. That includes folks from all 50 states and even 22 countries.
Yeah, I mean, we thought people would like it and, you know, think it was fun, but it's definitely blown us away. I think it definitely exceeded our expectations, and it's just been such a great experience.
Now, before hitting the trail, Catherine says there are a few things to keep in mind.
The donut trail is definitely an early morning adventure. We recommend getting on the trail by no later than like 6:30. Some of the shops, once they thaw out for the day, might close, and that can start happening as early as 10 a.m. Bring your Tupperware with you. You want to have something to take some donuts with you to go. Most people get through a few donuts, but the most I've ever heard is that one teenage boy reported eating 9 donuts while on the trail. So to learn more about the donut trail and get your passport, go to bcdonuttrail.com. And you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Until next time on Queen City Eats. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here over at Cincy Lifestyle. And thanks so much for tuning in to this special edition of Queen City Eats. We so hope that you enjoyed it. Now, if you have a favorite spot that you want to feature, just shoot us an email at cincylifestyle@wcpo.com or give us a call at 513-852-4032. Make it a great day, everybody.